People driven mad, harming themselves, driven to addiction.
You see, don't use to my dad, I don't use to one now. And it's like not to one thing for left.
Police are battling to win the war against this drug.
So they got to the window behind all kush.
But with kush spreading like wildfire, how can my country win the war against this drug?
You see, girl? You never cut this throat.
Yeah. My name is Tyson Conte. I'm a filmmaker from Sierra Leone. Something bad is happening in my country. Recently, I've noticed on social media a lot of very, very young people dying untimely deaths, running mad, harming themselves. Can't even stand watching this graphic. I hear these horrors are being caused by a cheap new illegal high called kush. Crushed dried leaves sprayed with chemicals. It's also known as spice. Kush has become king, overtaking more expensive street drugs like tramadol. Everyone sleeping here is on kush. Everyone. I met Aisha, who says she is forced to sell sex to make money to buy the drug.
For make money.
Yeah, so what the for make money, yeah. They go and make people go spend money, they smoke first, what they smoke, and they dry wo. I know I shouldn't body. I like self on about put say, I dey brush on all. I go send me the go.
Aisha says kush takes her to a happier place.
I don't get so nice. I know the bad one.
But smoking kush can come at a deadly price.
But don't know any of you company we don't die behind drug.
Effie, yeah, any Effie, the kush, yeah, the kush, in the drink rum, in the papa smack. You know they eat. No that next day, what go inside? Come was here, and go inside. They say come take your life. Maybe what they like me, so maybe what they do, they're not glad they.
Later, I discovered desperate young kush addicts searching through raw sewage, hoping to find something they can sell to survive. Smoking kush is an escape from this life. It's a vicious circle. One of those sifting through sewage is Tinder.
I and then I pull at the first silver, gold, anyhow I mix up no more. Now the pull so. Only my friend is survivor. If all I get want to, I go back push for the man they ease the stress. If I get sober, I will push I be able to say for the I able build family, together, and able to keep. I don't know more able to make I ease me stress.
Tinde admits sometimes the unpredictable effects of the drug have led him to commit crimes.
When the kush down the way you smoke, it they make you go mad all.
You don't feel say you get the potential for commit crime.
Yes, because sense is not there again. So they do anything where he feel say he want to do.
Kush is not just a street drug, an escape from poverty. Young people all around me smoke it.
The people I know that are smoking kush are more than the people I know that don't smoke kush.
The Sierra Leone Police's Transnational Organized Crime Units, or TOCU, are responsible for cracking down on drug trafficking. Head of SWAT team Andrew Ronko is one of those at the forefront of trying to take kush out. He takes me to the room where seized kush is stored.
Let us see the window behind all
kush.
Where the chemical? This is 5,000.
Just this small thing, na 5,000 leaves. So I the one that like this one only me and so na boku money.
Yeah.
In a recent raid, police seized 41 bags of smuggled marshmallow leaf and cartons of chemicals, which they say are mixed together to create kush. Ronko believes that the fact kush can be made with so many different ingredients makes it almost impossible to stamp out.
So kush now is in several forms. The dynamics are changing when it comes to kush, you know. So it is really a threat.
With police facing an uphill battle to beat kush, my country needs all the help it can get. Ibrahim Kago, known to everyone as PRO, is public relations officer for the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. He helps drug users kick the habits.
We go for look at the effect of when somebody take harmful substance.
I am glad to see that Aisha and Tindem, who I had met earlier, are here.
How it affect you as an individual? How it go affect this community?
A former police officer, PRO, believes kush cannot be tackled through law enforcement alone.
Most times, we look at the punitive side. Fine. Not so. But what about the preventive side of it? We go stop young people with potentials not involving themselves.
I catch up with Tindem after seeing him at PRO's meeting.
Dura,
I learned he has 2 children who live with their auntie. He tries to see them every day.
I can't meet me picking them back to swell body. I can't clean them up for cow then at school. I feel happy about that.
Inspired by PRO's talk, Tindem says he has now realized his love for his children must triumph over kush.
My God, power I get for life. Because I get for the take care of them. Because that money they want they spend pan kush, that puts up at them for the future. Let not like me.
Tindem told me he'd long dreamt of football stardom. A week after I met him, he's got back on kush and playing again for the first time in 10 years. Already, something is changing for the better.
He is talented. Really talented.
I can't help but wonder how many people like Tindem started life with big dreams, only to lose them to the mad world of kush and other drugs. I caught up with Aisha one last time. I am worried kush is taking her to the edge, and I don't want her to end up like some of her friends.
So where them that you not afraid?
Afraid me back at the try for our left.
But what's make you ready left?
The thing don't use to my I don't use to one now. And it's try not to one thing for left.
If you go see your friend then, they ask you say, boy, you said you see me on that game push. Why you not left at it?
I say I'm going to try for left, but it's not use to me.
Drugs have for many here been an escape from the trauma of poverty and other disasters. The unrelenting march of kush threatens to consume our young people with no pity. People like Tindem and Aisha are trying to escape. They and the youths of this country deserve something better. I hope they get it.